Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let's continue from where we left off in the previous session. Now let's do the exercise 4.2. Here they are asking us to find the roots of the equation by factorization method. Let us first do this question. This is a question number 2 from the first one. That is 2x square plus x minus 6 equal to 0. In order to do that, what we have to do, we have to check the middle term. Okay, what's the value of the middle term, as well as we have to take the product of the first and the last term. From there, we will have to take the coefficients. What is the coefficient of the x square? It is 2. And the coefficient of x raised to 0, which means the constant term is minus 6. So here we will have to multiply them both together. We will get it as minus 12. And the middle term is x. That means the coefficient of x is 1 here. So it means that there are two numbers a and b. When multiplied together, we should get minus 12. And the same number when added together, we should get value equal to 1. Like 12 into 1 equal to 12. 6 2s are 12. Then with a 3. 4 3s are 12. Is there any other number which we can write it in this format, like in the form of multiples? No, right? Then comes a that means we have to check which number, either on adding or on subtracting, we can get a number 1 from the sequence. So here, if you're checking here, you can see that 4 and 3. 4 plus, if I'm taking 4 plus 3, I will get 7. If I'm subtracting 4 minus 3, I will get 1. So here, this is it will match with the one that is over here, right? So what I can do, so it means that 4 and 3 are the numbers that I have to take it here. So 4 into 3 equal to how much? 12. But I should get what? Minus 12. And 4 minus 3 will give me 1. So if I want to get this 1, what I have to do? So my sign here is a 4 is positive and 3 is negative. Then only I will get what? Then only I can take it like 4 into minus 3 gives me minus 12. 4 minus 3 will gives me what? 1. Okay. So the numbers that I have to take here is 4 and minus 3. So that means I need to split the middle term using the sequence. 2x square means x can be written as like 4x minus 3x, right? Okay, so middle term can be written as 4x minus 3x, therefore. So in that part, what I will do, I will write it in this way, 4x minus 3x. Then repeat the same number here. Okay, here and here, no need to change anything. Only in the middle term, what we have to do, we have to split it. Okay, so now 6 is what? Just write the 6 over there, which is equal to 0. From 2x square and 4x, what we can take outside as a common one, that is 2x, you can take it as a common number outside. So x plus 2 is remaining from that part. Here, what you can do in the next part is just put x plus 2 in this way. Okay, now you can check with the third digit, the number which comes in the third place, that is minus 3x, and take this x. So here what you have to do is that minus 3x, you just divide it by the x which is in the first place, okay, in the first part, right, which is equal to this, and this will get cancelled, so you will get minus 3. That minus 3 is the number which you should insert in the this part. So you can write it like 2x minus 3 into x plus 2. X equal to, from the first equation, 2x minus 3 equal to, from here you can write 2x equal to 3. X equal to how much? 3 by 2. And x plus 2 equal to 0 means from there you can write x equal to minus 2. That means what are the values for the x here? X is equal to 3 by 2 as well as minus 2. These are the. Now let's do the question number 2. That is the question number 3 from the test book. Root of 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 equal to 0. Here also what we have to do, we have to multiply these two numbers, the first and the last term. That means the coefficient of x square and the coefficient of x raised to 0, these two things means the constant term we need to multiply. So what we will get, root 2 into 5 root 2 will gives me what, which is equal to 5 into 2, which is equal to 10. Okay, So our product is 10 and sum equal to how much? Sum equal to 7. That is, which is coming in the middle. So there we have to find two numbers. That is A and B. They on multiplying, what it will give, when multiplied together it will give the value 10, and when added together it will give the value 7. Similarly, means how we have to do 10 into 1 equal to 10. Then 5 2s are 10. So we got the set, right? 5 plus 2 gives us 7, as well as 5 into 2 gives us 10. So the number which we have to insert in the mid part is, instead of the 7x, what you have to do, you have to insert, that is 7x can be written as how much? 5x plus 2x, right? So we will replace the 7x by 5x plus 2x, and remaining portion you can write it in the same way, 5 root 2, and here the root 2 x square. Now what we have to do, we have to group them and take the common numbers outside. So here from the first and the second term you can take x as a common number and we can take the x outside. So what is left over here? Root 2x plus 5 is left over in the first part, and the same you can copy it here too, that is root 2x plus 5. Then what we have to do, you have to take the third term, this one, and the one which comes in the this part, right? You have to take them both together. What we have to do, we then divide it and check which number we should insert in the mid portion. That is 2x divided by root 2x, right? So what will happen, x and x will get cancelled. 2 by root 2 means what is left over? Root 2 is left over. So here what you have to do, you have to put plus root 2. Now, what is the final answer? That is x plus root 2 into root 2x plus 5, which is equal to 0, right? It is equal to 0. So, you can write this one like x plus root 2 equal to 0, or in second term also, we can write it how? Root 2x plus 5 is also equal to 0. From this one we can write x equal to how much? X equal to minus root 2, and from here root 2 x equal to minus 5, x equal to how much? Minus 5 divided by root 2. So we got the two values for the x. One is x equal to minus root 2 and other value for the x equal to minus 5 by root 2. These are the two values, means alpha and beta of this equation are minus root 2 and minus 5 by root 2. Now the question number 3, here what you have to do, this is 2x square minus x plus 1 by 8 equal to 0. So what you have to do, you have to take the LCM of these number. LCM of number 1 and 8 is how much? 1 and 8 is 8. So I need to multiply here with 8 on both sides. Here also I need to multiply with 8 on both sides. Then only I can make my denominator equal to how much? 8. 8 2s are 16. 16x square divided by 8 into 1 is 18, minus x into 8 is equal to 8x divided by 8 plus 1 by 8 equal to 0. 16x square by 8 minus 8x by 8 plus 1 by 8 equal to 0. Okay, that is here what we can do, you can take 8 as a common number, that is 16x square minus 8x plus 1 equal to 0. This 8 when multiplied with a 0, you will get the value equal to 0. That is 16x square minus 8x plus 1 equal to 0. Now you need to find the product and the sum. Here the product is equal to how much? 1 into 16, which is equal to 16, and the sum will be equal to minus 8. So we have to find two number. When multiplied will give us 16, and on added together we will get minus 8. So let us find those values. 16 into 8 equal to 16. 8 2s are 16. Then 4 into 4 equal to 16. And now check here, I have to get minus 8. But when 4 plus 4 if I am taking, I will get the value 8. So how can I get minus 8 from there? That is minus 4. Minus 4 minus 4 will give me minus 8, right? So here the number, like if I'm taking, I can see that minus 4 into minus 4 will give me 16. Minus 4 minus 4 will give me minus 8. So the number here what I have to insert there is minus 4x minus 4x. Then I will get the value minus 8x, right? That value I need to substitute here. That is minus 4x minus 4x. Remaining terms you have to write it without any change. That is plus 1 equal to 0. Now what you have to do, you have to group them like this. That is, from here what we can take as common outside, 4x can be taken outside, so remaining is 4x minus 1. Here also you can put 4x minus 1. So here take the third term, and minus 4x divided by this 4x, which is equal to how much I will get as minus 1. So I need to insert minus 1 here. So my value is 4x minus 1 into 4x minus 1 into 4x minus 1. In this way we can do. Otherwise, one more thing you can see here is that if you are observing the equation 16x square minus 8x plus 1 equal to 0 means, what you have to do, first check the first term and check the last term and check whether these two terms can be written as the square of any numbers. I can write 16x square as how much? 4x the whole square, and 1 can be written as a 1 square. So now I have a doubt. Does it belong to any equation? So the middle term is minus 8x, right? So this is of the form what? 2ab, right? So I found out that this one is what? This is an expansion for the equation a minus b the whole square, where a equal to, which is equal to what? A square minus 2ab plus b square. Here a equal to how much? A equal to 4x and b equal to 1. Okay, so directly I can write this equation, right? That means 4x minus 1 the whole square is the factorization. So here I can write that 4x minus 1 into 4x minus 1. Since the power is 2, I can repeat that one as a square equal to what? A into a, right? So 4x minus 1 the whole square equal to 4x minus 1 into 4x minus 1. From here, 4x minus 1 equal to how much? I need to find the value for the alpha and beta now. That is 4x minus 1 equal to 0. Therefore, 4x equal to plus 1. When the minus 1 is taken to the opposite side, what will happen? It will convert to positive 1. That means x equal to how much? 1 by 4. So here, the both x is going to be 1 by 4, 1 by 4. That is alpha equal to beta in this question. Now, let's do the question number 2 from the question number 1. That is, they are asking us to solve the example number 1 using the factorization method. John and Jandi together have 45 marbles. Both of them lost 5 marbles each, and the product of the number of marbles they now have is 124. We would like to find out how many marbles they had to start with. So John is having x number of marbles. Okay, if John is having x number of marbles means number of marbles Jandi will be having is how much? 45 minus x by. They are telling that total they are having how many number of marbles? 45. So for John, if I give the value of the number of marbles as x, then what will be the number of marbles Jandi will be having? That is equal to 45 minus x, right? And there is a second condition they are telling that both of them lost how many marbles each? 5 marbles they are losing from the original value, original number of marbles. That is new count. What is the new count, right? Number of marbles John having is equal to x minus 5. From his total we need to reduce 5. Similarly, from the Jivandi's total number of marbles also we need to reduce how much? 5 from there. That is 45 minus x minus 5, which is equal to how much? 40 minus x, right? On taking the product of the both, we will get 124. That means the newly formed marble of the John is x minus 5, and newly found marbles Jivandi is having 40 minus x number of marbles in their hand. And when multiplied, we will get a value 124. Okay, now what we can do? This is of the form a plus b into c plus d, right? Which is equal to a into c plus d plus b into c plus d, right? So here what I can write? X into 40 minus x minus 5 into 40 minus x equal to 124, which is equal to 40x minus this x into x is x square minus 5 into 40 equal to how much? Minus 5 into 40 is 200 minus 200. Then minus 5 into minus x, which is equal to plus 5x. It is equal to 124, right? Now, what I will do, I will take these two numbers common and I will first arrange minus x square. Then I will write plus 45x minus 200 equal to 124. Clear? So here, in order to remove this negative signs and all, it will be better if I'm taking these number to the right hand side. So what will happen? 124 plus x square minus 45x plus 200 equal to 0 in this way. That is, if I'm taking when minus x square is taken to the right hand side, it will become positive x square. When plus 45 is taken to the opposite side, it will become minus 45. When plus 200 is taken to the opposite side, it will become plus 200. And we are taking 125 is already positive there. So remaining, after taking all them at the one side, at the second portion we will get it as 0. That is 124 plus x square minus 45x plus 200 equal to 0. X square minus 45x plus, what is 200 plus 124? It is equal to 324 equal to 0. Thus we got that, what's the value that here we got? Our equation is x square minus 45x plus 324 equal to 0. Find the number, like on multiply, the product will give us how much? 1 into 324, which is equal to 324, and sum is equal to how much? Minus 45. I need to find out the number a and b when added together will give us minus 45 and multiply together will give us 324. Okay, after the trial and error method, we will get the numbers as 36 and 9. Okay, 36 plus 9 equal to how much? 45. 36 into 9 equal to how much? 324. Okay, but here the value is how much? Minus 45. If I want to get minus 45 there, minus 36 minus 9 will give us minus 45, and minus 36 into minus 9 will give us positive 324, right? Which is equal to, so x square in the place of 45x, what I will do? I will replace it and I will write it minus 36x minus 9x, then plus 324 equal to 0. Now we need to, similarly what we have to do? We have to group it and we have to take the common numbers outside. So from here I can take x as the common number. So here I will get x minus 36. So I will repeat that x minus 36 here. And what I will do? I will take this term, that is minus 9x divided by x. So what I will get? Minus 9. So here you should insert minus 9 there. That is equal to, the answer equal to x minus 9 into x minus 36. Thus we got that one value for the alpha. Now to find the alpha, x minus 9 equal to 0, therefore x equal to 9. And x minus 36 equal to 0 means what? That is x equal to 36. Thus I got the values of alpha and beta as how much? 9 and 36. Therefore, it means what? John is having how many number of marbles? 9. And Jivandi is having how many number of marble? 36. Clear? Therefore, now John is number of marbles John has. That is number of marbles John has is how much? Equal to 9. Number of marbles okay. Now let's learn about the nature of fruits. Okay, we have learned that our general equation is what? Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. From here, a is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x, and c is the coefficient of x raised to 0. Okay, if you want to find the values of this alpha and beta, then what we have to do? We have learned that means values of x means there are two values for, in a quadratic equation there are two values for x. They are x is equal to how much? X equal to minus b plus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a, and another value for x is also there, which is equal to minus b minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. And what we have learned, that this b square minus 4ac, it is known as how much? Known as d, which is a discriminant. Okay, discriminant of an equation. Here, if the value b square minus 4ac, when we are calculating the value, if that value is less than 0, okay, if that value is less than 0 means we don't have any root. We don't have any real root. If that value is equal to 0 means we have equal root. Okay, there will be two equal values. And if the value of b square minus 4ac is greater than 0 means we have different two roots. Okay, there are two values for x. These are the nature of the roots. Now let's do the question number from the exercise 4.3, the first one. From let's do the question number 2. 3x square minus 4 root 3x plus 4 equal to 0. Here what we have to do, we have to find the nature of the root of the equation, and if the root exists, we have to find the roots. So here the equation is given. It is 3x square minus 4 root 3x plus 4 equal to 0. Hence a equal to 3, b equal to minus 4 root 3 and c equal to 4. So that is a equal to 3, b equal to how much? b equal to minus 4 root 3 and c equal to 4. Now we need to find the discriminant, which is equal to b square minus 4ac, which is equal to b square means what? Minus 4 root 3 the whole square minus 4 into a equal to 3 into 4. Okay, which is equal to minus 4 into minus 4 into root 3 into root 3. Right, that is the square of that one. Minus 4 into 4 equal to what? 4 4s are 16. Then root 3 into root 3 means what? 16 into 3, you need to find it out, right? 16 into 3 will gives us what? It will gives us 48. That is 48 minus, what is 4 into 4 is 16. Again 16 into 3, right? Similarly, what will happen? 16 into 3 means 48. That means we are getting value as 0. If here you can check here, what is if the value equal to 0, then we will get two equal root. That means our root will be same. We will get two equal root. Therefore, x equal to how much? Minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. In this equation, we need to substitute the value. What is minus b? Minus b is minus of minus 4 root 3 plus root of, what is this b square minus 4ac? It is equal to 0 divided by 2 into a equal to 3. That means what we are getting? Minus of minus means it will come to positive. 4 root 3 divided by 2 into 3, right? This 2 and 2 will get cancelled, and this one will get cancelled, and I will get root 3, which is equal to 2 by root 3, right? So I got the value value as 2 by root 3. Since the d equal to 0, it means that our roots are real and equal. Therefore, since d equal to 0, roots are real and equal. Okay, that means both the roots are 2 by root 3 itself. Hence, the roots are 2 by root 3 and 2 by root 3. Clear? Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, please subscribe and stay connected.